Hi there. Okay, here I go. I'm finally gonna go to Cherry Valley Gardens. I got my Cherry Valley Gardens hoodie on, and I didn't do that on purpose actually. But we're gonna go. It's been really weird weather, like windy, rainy, haily, and sunny, warm, cold, crazy, like schizophrenic weather. But today we're gonna go see what Lizzie has left up at Cherry Valley Gardens, and hopefully she's got some stackable pumpkins left. If not, then I'll try to find some, maybe like the Tractor Supply has some, or somewhere in the next town. But anyway, let's go. See, look at this. It's crazy, windy. And we're gonna attempt to get pumpkins today at the end of October. I'm here and it quit raining. It's so beautiful. They do have pumpkins left. So pretty much just want 3 that will stack on each other, preferably different colors. So I'm gonna go get a cart real quick. We'll grab the pumpkins because it's really cold out here. But boy, they really cleaned out. They had this whole section full of mums, flowering kale and cabbage, celosia, chard, all kinds of different good stuff. But let's go get a cart and get me a few pumpkins, and then we'll go check out the perennials. Oh look, sale. 4 for 20 mums for the 9-inch, 14-inch mums, 2 for 40-inch mums. Cool. Oh, look at, here's some more sales. 40% off annuals, 25% off perennials. Ooh, 25% off decor, ceramic pots, and hardware. Wow, look how pretty it is in here. Little piece of heaven on earth, that's what I call it. Let's just do a quick walk through so you guys can see how beautiful it is. Look at that, the orange and blue. I love orange and blue together. Oh my gosh. These are beautiful. Lizzie puts together the most unique, beautiful, interesting pots. So pretty. They grow really beautiful plants. Look at that. Some ornamental pepper, mum, kale, dusty miller, celosia chard. So pretty. And they're all so cheap. If you guys live in the area, you can get 4 for 20 of this size. This right here is a 10-inch. You get four of those for 20 bucks. I'm gonna try to set my camera up and hold it so you can see how big that actually is. Just here, just a second. I'm just gonna grab a random one. Do you see this? Look at that. It's huge. This is $5. $5. Crazy. Here, let's try another one. It's so big I'm gonna fall over. $5. What? Crazy. The red one. $5. $5. Alright guys, if I see a snake or a spider, we're done. A spider! That was a joke. Did you guys get it? Anyway, I mean, look at it. Look at this. These are all $5. So beautiful. Just some salvia. That is a pretty salvia. Oh my goodness. Red, pink lipstick. Ooh, that would look good with my red, white, and blue theme next year. More salvia. That is pretty. They got some little fillers here, some asparagus fern, springer eye, some little Tradescantia. I'm not sure what variety that is. Creeping jennies. Some of this dory. My sister loves this stuff. Some licorice plant, I think. Yeah. Some sedum. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so bright and beautiful. Oh. Wow, look at this. That is beautiful too. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at those. It looks like a tiny little rose. Some Nemesia. So pretty. Some Silver Falls. So we've got lots of different colors over here. Pretty pinks or purples, whatever you call that color. I feel like everyone kind of has their own version of pink, purple, and red. Oh, they got pansies in here too. Some little viola. So precious. Like that, I would call that purple. But some people might call that blue, I guess. And I would call that blue. Or this I would call blue. And then that I would call purple. So pretty. So we got a whole table of pansies here. We got a whole table of the ornamental peppers. Lots of different types. This stuff does really good in the cold. Then we got some with the bronze leaf here. So pretty. And there's another table of peppers. And then over here, they've got a table of the ornamental cabbage. Some of this grass. I'm blanking on the name of that. I feel like it's like a food name, like caramel or something, but that's not it. Some more cabbage and kale or whatever, I'm not sure. I think this is the cabbage. The one that's like, looks like a an actual cabbage. Isn't that neat? And then these will be the kales, I believe. Yes. So these are so pretty. And oh, I was at my cousin's baby shower this weekend, and one of these was growing out of, or two of these was growing out of a couple of pots, and they were huge, and it was the coolest looking thing. I loved it. That's just a really neat texture and color. Oh, there's a pretty geranium poking out there. We'll go in there too, but just wanted to show you all the different mums that are in here. They got a whole table of this like kind of lilac-y color. A whole table of this more, I don't know, like magenta color. This is kind of the houseplant section. So lots of beautiful houseplants. Some ponytail palms in here. That's cool. Chocolate Queen Cordyline. That's really pretty. It's really pretty. I wonder if that seems to me like it'd be an easy houseplant. I don't know. It seems like it'd be kind of like a calathea, the feel of it. These are really pretty. This is a spider plant. We've got some aloe down here. With a Pegasus. Is this a Pegasus begonia? I think I used to have one of those. Ooh, this is cool. Is it a sago palm? I used to have one of these, but they're pretty toxic for cats, so I got rid of it. This is so pretty. Look at this begonia. Oh, it's so nice to see plants this time of year still. There's some really neat looking plants here. Fittonia. That's neat. Just a little guy. This looks like a peperomia. Let's see. Yep, peperomia rosso. Little arrowhead. That's a peperomia. That's really pretty. I like that. That looks like it might be easy to grow too. Usually the peperomias are pretty easy. Well, look at that. That's neat. Wow, that is really neat. What is that? Mojo peperomia. Wow. That's a cool plant right there. Some more peperomias. I like this one because it's got those red stems. Some more peperomia. This is not. This looks like a philodendron maybe. Boy, that thing is cool. Look at that. I like that. The Mojo peperomia. Alright, my sister has these. It's a Princess Marble philodendron. And this looks like a calathea maybe? Let me look. Nope. Variegated ginger. Alpinia. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, let's go take a look. Well, first let's look at what's in this bay over here. Because it looks like they got some annuals that you might want to look at. Oh, isn't that pretty? That blue color. Wow, look at all that color. Goodness, look at this geranium. Got some Sunbeckias here. Looking like they got a little powdery mildew on them, but that's okay. Wow, look at that. The Dragon's Breath Celosia. just absolutely glowing. Gee whiz. So pretty. Look at that. I just can't, all these colors are just amazing. Got some more celosia here. The red with the green leaf. The orange with the green leaf. That is just, I don't know. The camera is not doing it justice. They're like glowing. Yellow with the green leaf. These look like the prairie sun maybe, or sunbeckia. And then we got some grasses in here. Looks like some Dusty Miller here. Oh, some strawberries. That's fun to see, huh? Look at that. How fun is that? There must be some perennial strawberries here. We got some of this Tradescantia left. The purple heart. Oh, purple queen. Sorry, purple queen. This is the guacamole. It's so cool. Oh, I love it, that foliage. That's one plant right there. Isn't that neat? Imagine that like coming out of a mixed container. So cool. Some more celosia. Oh, look at this lonely little lantana left. Hi, buddy. Some fern. I think the ferns are buy one get one free. I just love the ferns when they do this. Isn't that so cute? Some more pansies. Wow, she's really sold through her roses here. I'm just gonna take a second and stand all these up for her because they're all falling down. So just one second. Better. Now they can actually get some water if it, well, when it rains again. Stand these up too. Gee whiz. I'm gonna stand up the trees too. Okay. We are going to, remind me not to leave without pumpkins, guys. I'm already getting sidetracked here. Let's see here. Oh, the goats are out. Hi, buddies. Hi, goats. Hi, buddies. Yeah. Where have you been? Where have you been, buddies? Huh? We missed you. Yeah, you've been gone all year. But it's cool enough now for you, huh? Yeah. You're good boys. Yeah, you're good boys. You're good boys. Yeah. Yeah. They're so cute. Okay. I'm gonna look at what hosta I need. Hosta I need. What hosta I don't have. Let's see here. Okay, I've got all these. How big does that get? St. Elmo's Fire. Let's see here. Sage, got that one. Robert Frost, I got that. Brim Cup. So Sweet, I got that. Dreamweaver. Queen Joseph. Oh, I got that one. Pilgrim. I have that. Splendor. Robert oh, Proven Winner ones. Let's see here. We got the Water Slide. Hudson Bay. Do I have Miss America? You guys? Do I have Miss America? I do. No. Yeah, I have it. It's down in, what's it called? Raccoon Alley, I think. Voices in the Wind, I just planted that the other day. I know there was a couple I didn't have. Hudson Bay, Shadowy. Oh, Hope Springs Eternal, I got that. Come on, there's gotta be one I don't have. There's gotta be. Oh, Echo the Sun, I got that. You guys, what the heck? What the heck? I have all these. Oh, Above the Clouds, I don't have that. Okay, we're gonna get that. Above the Clouds. So we'll just get one. Miss America. Gosh, I don't know if I have that. Yeah, I think I do. Etched Glass. Alright, well, Above the Clouds. Let's try it. Okay, let's see what else. I got a Fragrant Blue, Great Expectation, Guacamole, Barbara Ann, Halcyon, Blazing Saddles. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but St. Elmo's Fire. I don't have that, but I'm gonna pass on it. I got City Lights, I got Queen Josephine. These are just a bigger version of what we just kind of looked at. Sometimes they have another variety, but okay, Robert Frost. Let's go on the other side real quick. That's cool. City Lights, I got that. Sound of Music. Ooh. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Ooh. That's pretty. Oh, that's Hudson Bay. This is the Sound of Music. I already have that. I would get that, but it's kind of small. Oh, Love Story. That's the one I thought I was Miss America. I don't have Miss America. I'm gonna grab one. I have Love Story. That's what I was thinking. Alright, so Miss America. Which one should I get? I think they had them down here too. Miss America. Is that the same one? I don't know, you guys. It might be labeled wrong. I think this one's labeled wrong. Let's get one that has like a really nice like chunk at the bottom. So we'll get that. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I know I either want to get it or I have it, but this is a really cool one. Is this the ghost one? Oh, White Feather. I like that one. I wish it would be this color the whole season. Once it kind of does this, I'm not that fond of it. So I'm gonna pass. This is alright, but I'm not real excited about the super skinny leaves for some reason. unless they're like really, really, really skinny, like the curly fries or praying hands or something like that. And even then I'm like, eh. Oh, cool as a cucumber. That's kind of cool. But again, it's got those skinny leaves. I like the nice, big, bold, like, you know, impactful leaves. Oh, fantabulous. That's cool too, but it's got those skinny leaves. Drop Dead Gorgeous, I got that. Okay, I think, look at my buddies. They're just staring at me. Let's look at this. Sound of Music. Okay. Hi, buddy. Hi. This is Patty and Selma. Yeah, I don't have any food for you. Sorry. Oh, you're just gonna eat my sweatshirt? Okay. He's like, that's alright, I'll just eat your sweatshirt. Yeah. You're so cute. Okay. I know. You guys are beautiful. Look how beautiful you are. Yeah, look how beautiful you are. You're so beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if they've got any of that Variegata Brennera. Nope. I wouldn't mind trying some of these sometime too. This Miss Piggy Virginia. I tried some once and it died, but the location I put it in was just a really terrible location that everything dies in. So I should give it another chance. Some more hellebore. These are all the shrubs out here. I know, buddy. They're squeaking at me. I'll bring them a snack next time. I didn't know they were here. Usually they don't bring them out in the summertime, especially this summer. It was so hot. They would just be roasting in the heat of the summer there. But there you go, buddy. And then you get some rain. So many good things. I should stand those up too. All right, I gotta show you this. This is a new step. Ooh, look at that. Burning bush. This is a new step that Lizzie put in. It's beautiful. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? So beautiful. Alright, I don't have a ton of time because I think they're closing at 6 and it's like maybe 5:30 right now. But I'm going to take you guys down here because this is where Nate and I got married like years ago. And it's just beautiful. Look at that pond. All the kids come here and get their pictures taken for like, you know, looks like they're going to be setting some benches and arbors and stuff up. But anyway, the kids come and get their pictures taken for like homecoming and prom and all the kind of things like that. But it looks like they're working on it. Just so beautiful. And I had to tell you guys, does this look, well, I was going to say, does it look familiar? But this is way better than my gully garden. But this garden is what inspired my gully garden. My sister and I worked here at Cherry Valley Gardens growing up. And we used to plant all the annuals down here every year. My sister and I were the ones that would plant all the begonias and impatiens and all these places, and I loved it so much. I fell in love with it. It was just, I grew up here. The Lizzie and her family are like my family. And we've known each other for years. We grew up together. We used to get all of her hand-me-down clothes. That's how well we knew each other growing up even. And I just loved this garden so much. I felt like an ownership to it because we, like I said, we'd plant all these flowers in here every year, and like all these beautiful impatiens you see on this hill. And I thought, I want some place like this when I grow up. And you know, it's down kind of in this hill, which is kind of like a gully down here. I call it a gully. They don't call it a gully, they just call it the gardens. But I thought I'm gonna do my own little version of this at my house. I can't, you know, do everything, and it's obviously not gonna be exactly like the gardens, but it will be beautiful in its own right. And so sure enough, we bought our property and started building our house, and I started turning my garden into what I call the gully now. And it's just a little piece of Cherry Valley, a little piece of heaven on earth. The crazy thing is, there used to be a tree, another big tree right about right here, kind of like that one there. And so for our wedding, we actually walked like through, let me put my hosta down here. So there's a tree like right here. I'll try to find pictures, but when we walked down the aisle, the party all started up there. We walked down here, and then we walked through this little path here, because there's a tree here. And I think there's a couple benches maybe. And then came around here, and all the chairs were set up right here with the aisle going to that arbor. And I'll take you over to the arbor. But yeah, so this is the garden that inspired my gully garden, and just lots of, you know, impatiens, begonias, shady items, and lots of hosta. We got married right here. I don't think that arbor was up. I can't remember, or it was a different color. I think it was a different color. And I bought a chandelier from Menards, and I hung it from there. And my brother Karsten hooked it up. He got electricity to it, so they were able to turn on. These boxwoods, you guys, were tiny. I don't think it was an actual hedge when we got married. I think they were singular round boxwoods. But anyway, so I don't know if you guys can see glimpses of the gully in here, like little spots to sit. You know, lots of annuals, begonias, trees, hostas, statues, arbors. This is what inspired my garden. I'm so grateful. I truly, honest to God, with all my heart, and I might start crying, I would not be the person I am today if it wasn't for Cherry Valley Gardens and this family. I always tell the story. I didn't know any flowers. I didn't know the names of any flowers. It was my first day of work here, and it was my sister and I's job to, what they call, stock the retail. So you get a cart and you go gather product from the back, and you restock the tables in the retail center. And so it was my sister and I's job to do that. Well, each table has its own flower that goes on it, or plant, or whatever. And you know, I knew what like a petunia was, or a geranium, or marigold, or whatever, because my mom would plant those. But this is like a big deal now. You're dealing with like all the different plants. And so I'll never forget Karen, Lizzie's mom, who her mom and dad, Karen and Tim, they owned the greenhouse at the time. She goes, I want you to go get a cart of bacopa hanging baskets and hang them over this table. And Lizzie was like, Mom, she doesn't know what bacopa is. And Karen, her mom, said, I know she doesn't, but at the end of the day, she's going to learn what bacopa is. And sure enough, I learned what bacopa is, and that's like the first, you know, non-easy plant that I learned. And I'm so grateful for that, because I learned so much that year. I thought, wow, I actually learned what a plant was. I had to go back, I had to like read the tags on all the plants, find out which one said bacopa, and I'll never forget what a bacopa is after that. And so anyway, there's so many stories like that I could tell you guys of how this place just changed my life. And I just love it so much. And I love this family, and it just, I'm so grateful for everything they've done for me. But I'm sure it's probably getting close to closing time. My nose is running, my fingers are frozen, and I gotta get my pumpkins. So let's go do what we came to do. No funny business. First, let's just look at some of the plants while we're walking in. $10 each, that's not bad. Daisy May, best daisy ever. Got some fresh perennials. Fall is great for planting. Oh, look at that coneflower. Guys, I love these coneflower, but I feel like all my coneflower eventually revert back. So I'm always hesitant to buy new ones. They never stay. Like this orange one. And then you put this one on top of it, and I'll probably take off the old stem. And then this one on top of that. And then a bit, okay. Kind of like this guy. Yeah, let's get him. Alright. We got our 2025 pumpkins, finally. I'm really excited because I made chili and it's in the crock pot at home. It's gonna be so warm and so yummy. But anyway, I ended up getting the, I grabbed the wrong, I think I'm gonna go exchange this one. It's Seducer, I already have that. I'm gonna go exchange these. This one doesn't even have a tag. How did that happen? Okay. Alright, I went back and exchanged that one for the actual Miss America. I had Seducer. I don't know how that happened. And then this one is Above the Clouds. But I lost the tag. I went and looked at the other ones and it is Above the Clouds. And it had a tag in it. So I don't know if it just like flew. Oh, let me go check the parking lot real quick. There's something over there. That wasn't it. It's okay. I'll just have to make my own tag. I could have went and grabbed another one from one of the other plants, but then the plant on her shelf wouldn't have had a tag and somebody would have not had one. So, I know what it is, Above the Clouds, the Winter Shadowland series, so I'll be just fine. All right, let's go home. Getting my sweatshirt so dirty. Come closer. Okay, I'm just gonna put my pumpkin stack right up there. I don't want it to get any more wet because like I said, I want it to last throughout the winter as well when I paint it. So I'm gonna put it up underneath the porch here. And then this yellow one, I might just stick in the corner there. Nothing fancy, guys. This is literally all the plants I've had all year long, so we're not getting too crazy here. All right, nothing fancy here. I just have all the same plants I've had all season long. I moved that geranium down there. It was up there. I went in the back and grabbed one more heuchera pot and put it up there. Stacked my pumpkins there. Hi, buddy. And then I put the yellow one right there. So that's about it. Nothing fancy, like I said. I have to pull that one back inside. I am so proud of this guy. All of it was looking like that this summer, and I brought it outside and it just started looking so much better. But yeah, geraniums are looking great. I'll be overwintering those soon. Hanging basket looks great. And it's pretty simple, but cute. You don't need much to make me happy. That's for sure. Looks pretty good. Well, thank you guys so much for coming along to one of my favorite places on earth, Cherry Valley Gardens, and just getting some pumpkins and walking through and being overjoyed and inspired and uplifted by all the beautiful colors of the fall annuals, the mums, the celosia, even that little lantana in there. The rudbeckia, all the grasses, and of course the perennials and trees and shrubs, and then walking down in the gardens to see how beautiful the begonias and the impatiens still look down there. And then also just getting some pumpkins for my front porch. So I'm so happy to be able to use plants that I already had all season long, really. The heuchera here, and the fern, the hanging baskets, the geraniums over there in the corner, and then just add a few pumpkins to it. So I really appreciate you guys coming along with me and hanging out. I'm all out of breath because I'm trying to rush around because I'm cold and hungry and my nose is running. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye. You say bye, boy? You say bye? What do you think? Can you hear all those crazy sounds? Yeah. You hear the cars? The birds? You're my good boy. See you later. Bye. Come on, boy. Let's go get some chili. Hungry. You hungry? You want a snack?